Monster Game Night is a dark comedy actual play podcast that explores themes of personal and political horror. This show is not appropriate for children, and adults can find content warnings in our episode descriptions. Welcome to our Vampire the Masquerade Chronicle, Bluegrass by Night, where our coterie of ambitious vampires fights to carve out their turf in a fictional Appalachia dominated by ancient monsters. I'm Josh, and I play Clear Visions, the egregious fortune teller, Toreador.
I'm Russell, and I play Gordon, the speechless Lisambra.
I'm Ben, playing Tommaso, the crispy Putanesca.
And I am Nick, playing Jason, the truck-wielding Ban Joaquim.
And I am Mike, and I will be your storyteller for this evening. Why doesn't our coterie tell us what happened last week on Monster Game Night?
Well, I, Clear Visions, sicked my attack bird on those bad guys.
Yeah. Luckily, Tommaso was able to light one of them up pretty quickly. Unfortunately, they lit him up in turn.
Hey, I helped you with that.
I was gonna mention that if he gave me a second.
Immediately after that, Jason entered, crashing through with a truck.
And Gordon disabled a prisoner, and we got some answers from her about what, in fact, the Cinder Institute is and, what they're doing here.
To set the scene, we open our session in a sub-basement beneath the Jamestown College Physical Science Building. The walls are carved rock and covered with pipes and conduit powering fluorescent lighting and equipment used by the nearby laboratories. The ground is poured concrete. Behind our coterie, we can see the entrance back to the stairwell. To their right is an underground roadway leading to the vehicle entrance Jason destroyed with a truck, and to their left, there's a long hallway blocked by a gray steel door. The coterie has paused to gather themselves for a moment after their fight, surrounded by the corpses of their fallen attackers. Tommaso is badly burned after being attacked with a makeshift flamethrower. He's seated himself against the wall, sipping from a blood bag while nursing his horrifically burned chest and arms. Next to him is the staked and torpid body of Georgianne, the coterie's new captive. Meanwhile, Jason, Gordon, and Clear Visions have taken a key card from the body of one of their attackers. What are you doing?
I'd like to take that key card that we have and see if it works on any of the lab doors.
You push the door open. You see a very long hallway. The floors here are different. You can see that these were actually finished and made into an institution. They are laminate tile flooring that's been polished to a shade of high gloss. Flecks on it, you know the type, very common. There are at least half a dozen doors leading off of it, but underneath one of them you see light pouring out, and there is also a door at the far end of the hallway that is a glass door with security wire run through it. There's a heavy keypad on the door itself, and you can see that the lights are on in that room as well.
Well, Jason, which one are we going to pick?
I guess we'll take the first one.
After you. Also, thanks for saving us with that car. I mean, I probably would have been fine, but you saw what happened to Tommy. It could have been worse.
Yeah, I know. I was pretty badass, right?
I wasn't going to say that, but you did really good.
I'm going to put my ear to the door. What do I hear? Anything?
You hear clinking and shuffling inside, footsteps.
Can I tell how many?
Can't really tell.
All I can tell is there's people inside.
Well, I just swiped the key card.
The door clicks open. Clear Visions pushes the door open, I assume. You see a very surprised-looking, thin man in a lab suit.
Hi,
Are you with the Institute?
yeah, Georgianne sent us in. She said, just make ourselves at home. Mm-hmm.
You're Jerry, right?
Yeah, you've heard of me. Hi.
Yes.
Yeah, she talked about you all the time, yes.
Yeah, Georgianne, she sent us down here to talk to you. She said you would fill us in.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did she?
We were doing a little campus tour, and, one thing led to another. I'm trying to see if my grandson can go to school here. Mm-hmm.
He looks very puzzled at that, and he says, "School here, grandson. I never understand all these things that Dr. Sonianni tells me, but Georgianne, she loves her jokes. There's not much to tell. I do my little experiments here. I do my little work.
About it. I want to know everything.
All about it. Okay, so I I work with Dr. Sonianni. She's the greatest. She's so good. I started working with her and she's made some amazing discoveries. She's from some rich family and she gives me these fluids that shouldn't exist she gave me blood that she says is almost 200 years old.
Oh, you're just telling it. Yeah, we know all about that OChem. It was great. Love it.
How many people have you given this to?
Yeah, have you tried it? What's it like?
Oh, it wouldn't work on me.
No?
I'm not enlightened. It doesn't work.
I'm so sorry. Me'll get there one day, champ. Now, Jerry, I think you're a sweet kid. Okay, and I'll walk over to him. What do you think of this? And I'm gonna bite him.
Okay. He is totally unsuspecting. How much hunger are you taking from him?
2.
Okay.
And I'm also gonna activate Lingering Kiss.
I did not see that one coming, so that's a pretty good resource for you to tap into him.
Okay, now, Jason, I'm gonna be a little bit busy, so you just do your thing.
You don't have to speak with your mouth full.
Oh, we're fine.
So once I finish with the blood bag, I don't say anything. I just get up. I start grabbing the bodies and piling them into the truck.
I go to help Tommaso. I say, someone in your condition really shouldn't be doing this alone. Let me help.
Thanks. I appreciate that.
And start piling the bodies on.
After that, what are you doing?
Why don't we go see what the other 2 jokers are up to?
I'd prefer to sit here. I'd like to make a new friend, if you understand what I mean.
Okay. I go and join the other 2.
Well, first thing, I would be looking for the blood.
Jason rifles around a little bit and he pulls a single microscope slide and gold tape has been wrapped around the side of it, and the number 200 printed on it, signed with Dr. S.
Putting that in my pocket. Could only find a drop. There's got to be the rest somewhere around here, right?
I'll get up from Jerry's neck.
All right. Hey, Gordon.
What is Tommaso doing?
I'm going to give George Ann a nice long story about what it's going to be like when we turn her over to the werewolves. All right. I don't think I caught your name, and honestly, I don't give a shit. Got a few things I want to tell you about right now. He gets up, slides real close, does the arm over the seat thing, leaning really close. So, hate to tell you this, but we have a little bit of a pact with a group of werewolves. Those mangy mutts are really hankering to get their jaws around some kindred. And you, reaches over, boops around the nose, you are going to be our first offering. I want to tell you a few things about what they're probably going to do to you.
We'll return to the rest of our coterie as they're wandering through the halls of the chemistry labs down here.
Oh, hey, Gordon. Vision's in there, kissing Jerry.
Oh, it's just a great snack. A great kid. Love it.
Is it a kiss or a snack?
I mean, I prefer to call it a kiss.
Okay, then. Well, what'd you go find out?
All I found was just this one drop of the blood that we're looking for.
Do we think the blood may be in here?
It's got to be around. It's got to be around here somewhere.
Okay.
How to be in that other door?
There's another door down the hall. We should probably check that out.
Let's hold off on that one. Are there any other fridges in this room? Like, I'm just
What are you
looking to see
for?
like if there's like a fridge or any other storage place where blood might be stored.
Shockingly, there actually would be a fridge with a couple of blood bags in it, if that is what Gordon is looking for. One of the few places that you're liable to find that sort of thing.
Yeah, so I'm going to go open the fridge, take the blood bags out. I'm going to toss one to you.
Okay.
Why are you giving him one? He has a whole fucking... Never mind.
Because he fed me one earlier.
Fine.
Okay.
Actually, I'm going to take one for myself and chew into it. And
Ugh.
It's just little orange slices and Gatorade at our soccer game that we just had. Just a little snack.
that's right.
It tastes different. Something has been done to this. It's oddly chemical. It is not just human blood in this.
Does it taste like Vitae?
It has hints of Vitae in it, yes, but it is not Vitae.
Hey, can I get a drop of that?
You've got a whole bag.
I gave you a whole bag.
Greedy.
I don't need to tear open this whole one just for a drop.
No.
Damn straight.
Do I gain any hunger back?
Yeah, you do. It does restore 1 point of hunger.
I say, sorry, I was a little hungry.
You know I can use that, right?
Sorry.
I gave you an entire bag.
All
Anyway,
right, fine. I'm tasted the blood.
Okay, you taste it. It has some kind of fascinating essence to it that reminds Jason of some of the effects of blood sorcery, but different. This blood, it is human, but you can also taste that a vampire, a Thinblood specifically, has been injecting her own vitae into it.
Ugh. Bitter. Ugh. Tastes like thin blood. It's not good.
Damn it! Why can't one of you say? How do you know what thin blood tastes like?
Probably just that taste of the bag. You know, sits in there too long, gets all that plastic taste.
Yeah, I bet yours tasted better.
or it might be, because maybe they put the human on blood thinners.
Terrible. Okay, Jerry, I'm just going to set you in your chair right here. You take a nap.
I want to look around. Are there any other fridges or coolers, or is there a cooler? Like a little lunchbox style cooler?
Yeah, totally.
Pack it full?
Yeah, I'm going to pack it full and then I'm going to take it and stuff it in my coat. You guys should probably pick some up if you want some. How many blood bags did I get?
You got 24.
Ooh. Oh, yeah, Gordon. I found this key card. It's for another police officer. Right over here.
Oh, yeah?
Sure, I'll take that.
And now let's cut back to Tommaso. You are seated in the back of the truck with your arm around Georgianne.
They'll spend their time cutting a few chunks out of you, seeing how long it takes to grow back. See, I've also heard that they have a thing they do to Kindred that talk, or make any type of noise at all. Apparently they're a fan of ripping tongues out. You thought it was funny to set me ablaze? You're never gonna get to laugh again.
We'll return to the rest of our coterie as they're wandering through the halls of the chemistry labs down here.
I think you should come with us. We're going to go check out that other door too, right?
Yeah.
But we got some time.
Sure, why not?
Do you know this guy, Jason?
No, I have no idea.
Damn.
Is Jerry still awake? Jerry?
Yeah, no, he's out.
He's got... Okay. Well, he's not going to tell us anything more. Okay.
I think he'll be of some use later.
Yeah. I'm going to go creep down that hallway.
You creep down the hallway. The other doors, they lead to empty rooms until you reach the very end of the hallway, where there is a steel door with the center cut out of it, filled with glass that has security wire through it, heavy lock, a pad next to it that probably should work with the key that you have.
Can I see through it at all?
You see that this is much larger than Jerry's lab. It is well lit. It is clean. There is even, you hear soft classical music playing inside. And you also see that there is a woman moving around, but she has long, dark, curly hair, olive-colored skin, wearing a lab coat, black blouse, black slacks. You see that there's a computer that she sits at and types some notes occasionally. You see that there are heavy steel lockers at either end of it, and you see the chemical equipment scattered about. There's also a large whiteboard on the wall that has had names and words like rot shriek and resonance printed upon it, with different boxes checked and different information about the names associated with it.
Do you recognize those?
Something about resonances. She's studying them somehow.
I think this lab needs to be burned to the ground.
I see no problem with that. A little bit of a problem. You know, we're already sort of on the radar. That might be pretty big.
I think we need to set it on fire and disable the suppression system. This lab has to burn.
Is she facing the door?
So what if we took
Not
one
right
of those
now.
flamethrowers and just busted in?
I like this idea. Let's all grab a flamethrower and bust in, and
What if we can take her quietly?
you can try and take her.
All right.
I mean, it sounds like she's a thin blood. She's probably weak as hell.
Yeah, well, let's go get the flamethrowers.
Okay.
I'm going to run back and grab a flamethrower. Hey, Tommy, I need you to grab one of these and join us.
No, I'm not touching those things.
No, seriously, we've got to clean up the mess.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, I already destroyed one of them to make the steak that's in Georgianne, so there's 2 left.
Okay.
So you guys have fun with those.
As Gordon dons a flamethrower, something he does realize is that For Kindred to wield flamethrowers, it must have taken some kind of enchantment for them to do so.
Exactly. That's why I'm not doing it.
You will have an opportunity to do it. It's just there may be...
Okay.
You are not guaranteed success. Tommy, are you staying behind or are you...
Now, as I was saying, you ever seen a pig roasted on a spit? I don't think I need to say too much more. I'm going to leave you here to contemplate these things. Just remember what happens when you fuck with somebody from the Giovanni line. See you around.
Good talk. Oh my God.
I've been thinking about that one for a while.
I love it.
Shit. So, Gordon, you have a flamethrower strapped to your back.
I'm going to grab the other one and throw it at Clear Visions. Say, strap up.
Okay, I'll try that.
Let's bring the heat.
It doesn't really match my suit, but it's sort of like a nouveau sort of classical combination. You know, the juxtaposition of both of these is very interesting.
I'm glad you think so.
I'm going to slowly open the door, and then with my silence of death, I'm going to run up behind her and put a knife to her throat.
Jason is usually very stealthy, and with Silence of Death, he should have been able to do this without making a sound. As he pushes the door open and steps across it, he gets a look at the ground beneath his feet, and he notices that a smear of blood with glyphs scribbled inside of it has been left. As he crosses, the woman does not look up, but instead, a gray figure shimmers into existence in front of Jason and starts shrieking. He recognizes this. This is obviously a wraith of some kind. The woman looks up from her clipboard. She says, "The order's getting lazy, isn't it? I can't believe they're sending this. This is the best you can do." She snaps her fingers, and another wraith appears.
Oh, God. I dive for the door. Light them up. I am face down at your guys' feet, ready for you to fire over my head.
Okay, which button do I push? Go!
Just pull the goddamn trigger.
Well, I mean, if you're going to lay around all day and Gordon attempts to fire the flamethrower.
I will need both of you to roll against Frenzy. You gather as you do this that the Thinbloods who were using these before must have had some kind of advantage that stopped them from having to do this. As the gouts of flame erupt forth, the two specters that confronted Jason place themselves in between the flame and the woman standing in the middle of the room. They catch it, and you see them hold their hands open. The fire disappears into oblivion. Neither of you frenzy against this. At this point, Jason, you have risen to your feet. Tommaso, you have arrived in the room.
I'm just going to come wailing into the room. I'm going to stop for a second. I'm going to say, so this is where you've been fucking hiding?
Little cousin, you don't look very good.
Yeah, tell me about it. You're about to not look very good either unless you say what you're doing here. This is ridiculous. You know how many times I hear about coming to find you? They wouldn't shut up about it.
I'm working.
Wait, do you know this woman?
Yes, this is who I was sent to find, numbnuts.
This is...
Okay, we ready for round two?
This is Suzanne?
Let's go.
Put these damn things down right now. Maybe you idiots should ask me.
Fuck this lady. And I want to shoot my flamethrower at all of her work and papers and stuff, not at her. I just want to destroy what she's doing.
So I like to, since I've got that much of an advantage, I think I stop him before he even fires it off.
Oh, it's shooting into the air. I'm for sure pulling the trigger.
I try to not make sure we don't roll frenzy again.
Just put your hand over the flame and put it out.
Oh yeah, great idea.
Just put the flame out. Then it just shoots gas. No big deal.
Tommaso.
Isn't this who we're here to kill?
Yeah, not only are we here to kill her, we are also here to prevent the masquerade breach, which she is clearly in violation of.
You're here to kill me?
We are not here to kill you. Don't listen to these idiots.
We're here to unalive you, if you will.
And masquerade breach. I'll have you know, my security is very good.
That's false. There's Thinbloods running around. They're giving drugs to people. You stole a cup
Yeah.
that had like
Old was in it. What?
I didn't steal a cup. I stole what was in the cup.
Where is that?
I'm not telling.
You're gonna tell.
No, you'll just kill me.
Can we get rid of these ghosts? What is going on?
Well, no. You'll light me on fire.
They're not lighting you on fire. Get rid of the wraiths.
Not yet.
Shut up.
Did they light you on fire?
What do you think?
Yeah?
No.
Do they hate you?
Yes.
Hey, old man, shut your mouth right now. I'm trying to handle something.
What would I know about how she's able to control these wraiths?
Wraiths are always compelled by their fetters. She must have their fetters close by, and she must have them in a precarious position.
Yeah, I'm going to look around to see if I can identify those.
You don't see anything, but she's probably got something that's going to detonate or go off and destroy all of them.
Okay, Tommaso, you need to tell us why we don't just waste her right here and now. She is a walking masquerade breach. No one would argue with us.
I am not a masquerade breach.
You do not get to talk. Shush.
I have...
Do not speak that way to me.
Oh, I will. Shush.
Hey, enough. All right? I'll explain it right now. You listening?
I'm listening.
I have orders from Lady Giovanni herself to find her.
Okay, did Lady Giovanni know that she's a walking masquerade breach?
I'm sure she assumed it.
You know what they say about assuming?
Yes, and I don't care right now. I took a massive bullet for all you guys in there right now. You owe me. Back off.
The only reason she's not dead right now is because of that.
I think that I protected you.
I think the wraiths that would
No,
tear you to shreds if you killed me
I said shush it.
has a little bit to do with this situation.
Hey, Suzanne, chill.
Also, if I die, Lady Giovanni is probably not going to take kindly to that, and you'll wish that final death was the end.
Okay, wait a minute. Hi, Clear Vision's TV's most famous medium.
fuck.
Can I just shake your hand?
No, don't shake his hand. Don't do it.
Hi, Suzanne Giovanni.
It's great to meet you. I already met your friend Jerry.
Jerry.
Mm-hmm.
Right, isn't he?
Yeah, he's obsessed with me now, and he probably won't ever want to, let you feed on him again.
Oh, that hurts.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you take him from me?
Because I can.
Oh, that's so mean of you.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I came here, was to get away from people like you. I didn't think you'd...
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm surprised you made it in, actually. I thought I had my own little kingdom.
Yeah, so that wasn't pleasant either, but we can talk about that later. Now,
So wait, are you responsible for the ward on this city?
no,
No. You think I couldn't do that?
That's why I'm asking.
You got a pretty good ward in this room.
Yeah, but I learned that from Mama Giovanni.
yeah, speaking of, by the way,
Hey, what do you got on these guys? And I'm walking up to the wraith and I'm just looking them in the face and looking them up and down.
Oh, I know all their secrets, how they died, what's important to them. I can show you how to do that. I mean, I wouldn't, but I could.
yeah, by the way, speaking of Mama, she's real pissed off at you. Why do you think she sent me?
I was wondering, I didn't think they'd send you.
Yeah, of course you didn't. Full of surprises, aren't I, as always?
It's like they sent a wrecking ball where you needed a locksmith.
Yeah, exactly. That's how mad they are.
Okay, I don't want to get in the middle of this family squabble, but do you know Rosetta?
Rosetta de Putinesca?
Yes.
Yes.
And why did you possess her with a ghost?
Me?
Yes, you specifically.
Do I look like I can possess people?
All I'm saying is you're connected to these things. You probably know this witch or whoever. Why don't you come with us? Because, obviously Tommy doesn't want to take you out, but, we'll let the Giovannis or whoever deal with this. But why don't you help us get her done? Build a little bit of trust, a little rapport. Maybe I won't torture lab. We'll see what happens.
Listen,
Yeah, you show us how to do this so we can free our friend.
At the word witch, her eyebrows arch up, and she says, "Oh, so you've met Olivia."
unfortunately.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, she's hard to control. She's strong. She's old. She's older than this city is.
Yeah, so she's in Rosetta right now.
Wow. Could you bring Rosetta here?
We can take you to her.
No, I don't like that idea very much at all.
You're not that interested then.
I guess not.
Okay, here's the thing. How about we take one selfie together, and then, we can bring her here.
You'll bring her here?
Mm-hmm. I mean, obviously not this evening, but...
I'd be happy to wait. You bring her back?
Mm-hmm.
I'll see what I can do.
You said your security was good. They got quite a cleanup to go.
Yeah, about that.
Kid over here kind of smashed a car into him, and there's bodies.
Oh, wow. What did you do to my security?
I like how Tommy's conveniently leaving out that he definitely full-on Annie Oakley that guy right in the eyeball.
Also, did my security do that to you?
Why are these dots so hard to connect right now?
I wanted not you, but I wanted whoever was the you to die.
Yeah, they had to obviously work harder.
Tommy, I am what is considered disposable. You are also considered disposable by the Hikeda.
You really think you need to educate me about these kind of things?
So she's disposable. So we really don't need her.
Oh,
Watch your mouth.
Disposable as far as the Hikeda are concerned.
Once again, disposable, key word there.
Don't act like you understand family business.
exactly. This is just family business, Gordon. Just us Hikeda over here.
Not you too, old man.
I've been adopted. It's fine.
Oh my God.
I don't care if it's family business or not.
You're gonna start caring right now if you want to deal with this okay right now, or we're gonna have it out right fucking now.
Let's have it out right fucking now then.
You gonna do this? Seriously?
I mean, I literally do not see the point of allowing a walking masquerade breach.
I am not. There's no masquerade breach.
You literally have ghouled people.
Yes.
You've created other Thinbloods. You're experimenting on...
I haven't created any Thinbloods. None.
Really? Then who were those 7 out there?
Not mine.
Because you didn't bring those with you.
Those were the Cinder Institutes. They don't belong to me.
And you're not with them?
I'm with them, but they're not mine.
So you're saying you didn't create them? You had no hand in their creation whatsoever?
No, none.
How were they created then?
By someone from the Cinder Institute. Probably Amanda or Annette or Angelica, someone. I don't know.
Regardless, they were willing to kill people that they had no clue who they were.
Yeah, they're my security.
They're a walking masquerade breach. You're a walking masquerade breach. You're actively experimenting on Vitae.
God save me from self-righteous Kindred, right? Right?
Or me, I guess. Listen, we're about to have a breach of another kind if you keep this up. We need to get this resolved right now.
They're my security because the Cinder Institute is trying not to get killed by the order that owns this city.
Interesting. You ever think about that?
Oh, I think about a lot of things.
Yeah, you're not thinking about the right things right now.
See, those both things sound bad. They could be both bad.
What order are you referring to?
The Order of Izmir. You are new in town. I'm sorry, you're new in town. The Order of Izmir. They own the whole place. They've owned it for hundreds and hundreds of years. I imagine the witch told you quite a bit about them.
I'm really happy that you want to talk about this order and talk about Olivia or whoever. But, Rosetta, we need to get her fixed. And I know you said to bring her here, but how can we guarantee that it isn't going to be a setup and everything is just going to be A-okay when we come back tomorrow?
That's the thing. I'm about to make an offer here.
Mm-hmm.
Shut your mouth for a second and listen. I assume that you have some place where you can bed down for the day, right?
Yeah, I'm not telling you where that is.
You're gonna tell it where it is because I'm coming with you. I'm staying with her. I'm making sure she holds up her end of the bargain. The rest of you get to do what you need to do to get Rosetta here so we can get her fixed. Do you understand? I'm trusting you with this.
Well, I'm agreeable to these terms. Tommy's so smart. He's the smartest of all my cousins.
Tommy, I just cannot trust that right now. On top of the fact that none of us are strong enough to overcome that ghost by ourselves. I cannot trust that she's not going to do something to you while you are with her.
Yeah, if she's got Thinbloods running around, they got free reign during the day. That's all I'm saying.
I have to trust family. You don't understand.
I think I do, but do you trust this family member at the detriment of Rosetta? Because it seems like you're really choosing her. And all I'm saying is Rosetta's just a sweet girl. You're just throwing her to the wolves, basically, if she does mess this up.
Rosetta's my family, too.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying now?
Okay, fine. If you want to go with her, she needs to go under a command from me in order to ensure Tommaso's safety.
I won't harm Tommaso.
I know, but you're going to look into my eyes and you're going to follow everything I say without resisting.
She looks at you and she says, no. I'm in control here.
No.
My wraiths will tear you apart.
They're welcome to try.
These lockers behind me,
Mm-hmm.
what do you think lives in there?
That's fine. How long do you think it's going to take you to pull those before a grenade goes off in your face?
Well, you'll die too then.
I'm more than willing to do that if it ends his masquerade breach. By the way, I'm intimidating her right now, and I will roll for this.
Okay, look, I'm just going to put my flamethrower down and just back out of here. I don't know about that.
As you do, she looks and says, "You stay where you are."
I stopped?
See, here's the thing about me. I don't care if I live or die. I don't care if you live or die. I only want this to end.
I am Suzanne of Clan Giovanni. I have looked wraiths thousands of years old in the eye. You do not scare me.
Stop being an idiot. Put the damn thing down and accept the deal. I'm trying to help all of us right now.
I've had her gaze this entire time, right? And she clearly...
Fucking God, dude!
Yes!
Right? Would you agree with that? I'm sorry, but like I'm playing to this paranoia.
I would agree you've had her gaze. So mesmerize requires eye contact and relative quiet, must be carried out immediately, no conditionals. Manipulation plus dominate versus intelligence plus resolve.
Which I did rouse the blood for, which is good. I am rolling shitty tonight. I'm going to command her to release all of her wraiths.
She leans in and she says, "Did I stutter, bitch?" And that is where we wrap up our session.
Didn't even get me the let me say "see we are related" line in.
Hey guys, we're Monster Game Night. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. I'm Mike, your storyteller, and I am joined at the table by
Ben playing Tommaso.
Nick playing Jason.
Russell playing Gordon.
And Josh playing Clear Visions. Tune in next week. We release an episode every Monday. Also follow us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcatcher. We'd love to hear from you on social media. You can find us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at Monster Game Night. Also, please give us a rating, write a review, and tell your friends and family about the show if you enjoyed it. Word of mouth is the best way for a small independent show like ours to grow. We hope that you can come to our next
Monster Game Night.